Because this is sort of like a cool Yoda who's maybe rebelling a little bit against his like heritage and his religious upbringing, as often is the case for teenagers trying to find themselves. You know, we gotta have teenage Yoda is experimenting with the dark side just a little bit. I found some Sith memorabilia in your drawers, son. You want to tell me about that? You know he's got to have like some electricity. Hello. We're back. How we doing, friends? Good to see you. Hey, my name is Patrick. I'm an artist. I like to draw weird pictures on the internet, and boy, are we gonna break it today, because we're gonna be fixing some Star Wars. Because you know, everybody's tried, nobody's fully succeeded. We will, though. It can't be that hard, right? There are a lot of strong opinions about the sequel trilogy. I personally like The Last Jedi a lot. I like Force Awakens. I'm not a big fan of the last one, mainly because of the line, Palpatine is back somehow. Just proves how sort of shoddily it was conceived. But there's good stuff in there and there's bad stuff in there. So I figure, why don't we take everything we've learned from Star Wars in the last few years and make Star Wars excellent. So I had a starting point in mind. I'll see if you guys agree with me. So look, we've done Yoda, right? Yoda, really popular character from the first trilogy. And then when they launched television, they did Baby Yoda, and really popular character from television. Why don't we have teenage Yoda? It's gonna be the greatest thing that could happen. So what sort of things make a teenage Yoda? Some Jinko jeans and the little tiny nose of a Yoda. And I think because this is a teenager, they're gonna be super cool. So they're gonna be wearing sunglasses. I don't know if that's actually cool, but this is the marketed version of Yoda. All right, so we've got a foundation here. Got a couple more like rings. So we're gonna make this a hoodie jacket. But I thought we could combine this with another internet meme, the long goblin, and make teenage Yoda. We're gonna make the jacket a little bit low-key though at the same time, just to maintain a couple of the aesthetic views. Get some wrinkle lines here. Now I had an idea, because this is sort of like a cool Yoda who's maybe rebelling a little bit against his like heritage and his religious upbringing, as often is the case for teenagers trying to find themselves. You know, we gotta have teenage Yoda is experimenting with the dark side just a little bit. I found some Sith memorabilia in your drawers, son. You want to tell me about that? You know he's got to have like some electricity. I'm gonna replace the Wampas, and just like, look, if we're gonna truly make this a successful media and financial property, we need to do something very specific in the branding of these things. We're gonna brand it. We may as well brand it with local merch. All right, what do we think of our teenage Yoda so far? Backwards baseball cap? I was thinking that baseball cap might be useful. The problem with the backwards baseball cap is you cannot see what the team is. Should we sideways baseball cap? Or a knit cap? Ooh, a beanie might be good. He wants to be super cool, so he's gonna have symbol of the Empire on his hat. Now Yoda! We've got to go to the Jedi service to focus in on the Force a little bit, I kind of noticed you you painted your nails black there. The Jedi are not super cool on black outfits. And I can't help but see you've got is that the Empire logo? That's very cool. Like, I'm down, I'm hip, I'm with it. But I don't know that the Jedi will be so much into it as you might hope. And I was kind of hoping that you might drop the nickname Darth Teenage Yoda. There we go. What do we think, Teenage Yoda? He's not your average Force user. I think we have successfully identified our first character, Sexy BB8. All right, now we're talking. These need to be the droids we're looking for, you know? So I've got some ideas here. So the first thing I thought we needed to do, let's get like some BB-8 shapes here. There needs to be a ball. Probably just hold that. We'll create a good enough ball for us. And then obviously that ball has a top ball shape. Now Star Wars and sexy don't always go together. But there is one particular scene that stands out to me as one of the most notably sexy aspects of Star Wars as it's been referenced throughout the eons. And that would be the golden bikini. So, for this to work, we need BB-8 to have this sort of outfit on. And it's not like shaping anything, it's just there. So awkwardly placed on to his metallically round body. No shaming BB-8 for their fashion choices. Gender is a construct, much like a droid. Exactly. Now we are going to, one of the ways to make a character extra provocative is to give them eyelashes. That's sexy. Does that work? Yeah, that sort of works. Maybe like we'll need a little bit of eyeliner just to get that smoky eye. We'll fix that in the render. I know how to make the braid work better. Need the chain as well. But truly, that part of the appeal. Why is it always the Star Wars stream where we're really pushing the TOS? We had our first nipple in the Drawing Star Wars from Memory stream. Now this, whatever this might be. Oh baby! So should we just make the villain Thanos? You know, Marvel did pretty good when they made Thanos their villain. Maybe Disney just learns from that and says, you know what, maybe we'll just... Thanos has returned somehow. Alright, we gotta decide. Are we doing Thanos or are we doing minions? You know what, why not both? Let's do Thanos as the Emperor, and we'll do the minions as his Vader. All right, we'll do both. So let's start with Thanos as the Emperor. Thanos. two formidable foes. Badu, Bidu, banana, father and son. All right, friends, I think we've gotten to the end of our stream today. And I think, you know, we've effectively saved Star Wars. Phew. I was really worried about the long-term future of Star Wars, but now that we've been on the case, we can do it. Let's get ready to say our goodbyes, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every one of you. If you're lurking in chat, if you're just chilling, if you're trying to make my life harder, looking at you, Will, whatever you may be here for. The main thing we did was fix Star Wars. So we've got Emperor Thanos with Darth Minion, Timothy Chalamet-esque new Luke Skywalker. We've got our lovely possums, with awesome being the prime word. We have Sexy BB8. Ooh! You can't just make Sexy BB8 and get away with it. Who else do we have here? We've got Jar B1NK, a combination of Jar Jar Binks and C-3PO, finally. And of course, where we started, Teenage Yoda. Truly some of the best characters you can ever see in Star Wars. We fixed it. And of course, friends, till next time, keep being awesome. Bye.